Happy, engaged, empowered, ordered people make happy, engaged, empowered, ordered companies. If you're a board member, an executive, and you're not seeing the quality results, the financial results that you're being held to, we want to help you at Atlantis 1, 2, and 3. The appraisal of the soul, of biology, and both. Our appraisal tool uses the technology of facial expressions to help train your employees build self-management and self-awareness for identifying distress recognition in your customers, to identify destroying emotions in your customers. That's central to the process of how your finance looks at quality. Because quality is the way that your customers, your patients feel when they walk away. Because they might remember the quality of your product or the quality of your service, but they'll absolutely remember the way that they felt when they were treated by your employees. That's something that we offer at Profi.me with our Atlantis III product, which is the appraisal of the soul, biology, both. It's an excellent tool for frontline leaders all the way up to executives, for physicians and other caregivers. Distress recognition was elaborated on in my book, Perfecting the Brand of American Medicine, which had a Confessaconter tool, which is useful for leadership. So the French Confessaconter includes customer complaints. The English and Dutch accounting systems out of America's, the big four accounting companies, which aren't based here, are headquartered in the Netherlands and in England. Like there's other tribes. There's 64 other tribes of accounting. One of them was French. High finance uses French because Napoleon Bonaparte III happened to be so advanced that he practically ruled the world. It's a fact that happens to be nearly forgotten. Napoleon Bonaparte III brought the lingua franca era to the world, which is why high finance uses these words. He had an Confessaconter system where part of the balance sheet included patient feedback, patient complaints. That's central to a new Confessaconter system for organizations to appraise the customer lifetime value of their customers, the customer lifetime value of their patients. In America, it's incredibly important because we have our patients' life expectancy has actually decreased over the last 10 years. After the life expectancy of Americans nearly doubling. And that happens to be incredibly important in realizing the customer lifetime value of your patients. Because if you see yourself as able to make money on patients before, to keep them alive, you start acting like a better trustee, as a better physician, as a better medical group. That mentality is part of the Atlantis American movement of life expectancy first medicine, which is incredibly important. Our Emotive Topology is a screening tool that looks at trust, patience, and other empathetic emotions such as grateful, happiness, reasonableness, inquisitiveness, and also appraises brain-destroying emotions in your employees such as surprise, sadness, fear, anger, disgust, and contempt. Your medical malpractice expense originates from the emotion of contempt in your patients and perhaps in your employees and caregivers. And so what our system offers is a comprehensive appraisal of physiology, which is Atlantis III, and the management tools to perfect the brand of American medicine to eliminate the malpractice expense from your physician group. Malpractice expense is inherently wasteful, is better adjudicated through a private magistrate judge system. There were other magistrate judge systems. We've built a magistrate judge system to help physicians eliminate their malpractice expense, and also to have physicians prioritize their Hippocratic Oath. The prioritization of the Hippocratic Oath is really important so that physicians don't become everything to everybody. Because a physician that's everything to everybody is someone that is open to lawsuits. And yet, if you prioritize your Hippocratic Oath with us, whether you choose to do it with a safe note, with a secular safe note, specification of that change, safe, coming from the acronym, including the word equity, from equos, which was the Jagdthetic word for the horse. It comes from my people. It comes from Lithuanian people. Those of you that want to accept a secular safe note from us, you can at profi.me. Dozens of physicians have. There's also accepting the sacrament. We have offered sacraments to physicians that want to change their Hippocratic Oath, to codify it, to eliminate their malpractice expense. Because if you say that you're there to provide Epicurean first medicine, and you provided Epicurean first medicine, and you evangelize to your employees that you provide Epicurean first medicine, you're not going to get sued for the qualitative reasons that physicians get sued outside of Epicurean. It hugely eliminates your risk. Stop being everything to everybody. Join us at profi.me, including our Atlantis III product, which can help you become more attuned to the destroying emotions and overcome them through our management tools and methods at Perfecting the Brand American Medicine, the book.